Life is full of uncertainties, and accepting these aspects can lead to greater peace and happiness. So what do you spend most of your time worrying about or fixated on? My guess is that you worry about the future and the uncertainty that life brings and the things that we have little to no control over. In our fear-based society, we often try to do everything in our power to take control. We like to be on it and one step ahead, trying to troubleshoot everything. We don't like to feel unprepared or vulnerable and will go to great lengths to avoid stress and things that are hard and uncomfortable. But this is a losing battle. Tightening our grip and expelling energy on the things that we cannot control just fuels feelings of helplessness and despair. Let's make a shift and let go of the need to control those things that are outside of our control. Start with these 4 things. 1. Worrying about the future. Many of us grapple with the unknowns of the future, yearning for certainty regarding the when, where, and how of forthcoming events. We meticulously craft plans, hoping they unfold precisely as we envision them. Yet, despite our best efforts, we cannot always dictate the precise timing or course of events. Life is filled with unexpected circumstances, external forces that render complete certainty impossible. Be it a global pandemic, job loss, or the illness of a loved one, there are moments when we must adapt and embrace the present as it unfolds. This does not imply that our aspirations and endeavors lack value. Rather, it emphasizes the importance of cultivating cognitive flexibility and a mental shift that enables us to embrace the fluidity of life and the passage of time. Furthermore, while the future remains blanketed in uncertainty and tomorrow's outcomes remain unknown, we can find solace in the present moment. We are breathing, alive, and endowed with agency over certain aspects of our lives. By tending to our well-being and developing coping mechanisms, we can navigate the unpredictable terrain of existence. Number 2, worrying about the past. While it may appear obvious that the past is indeed in the past, we often find ourselves tightly holding onto it with great intensity. When we contemplate our past, our focus tends to gravitate towards the things we could have done differently. We focus on the could've, should've, would've, or our persistent search for a why. Whether we repeatedly replay conversations in our minds, attempt to extract meaning from significant life events, or simply reminisce about how life used to be, letting go becomes challenging. While it is natural and beneficial to engage in self-reflection, grieve, and learn from our past experiences, there exists a distinction between being reflective or nostalgic and being consumed or obsessed by the past. Therefore, the next time you find yourself entangled in the past, try anchoring yourself in the present moment. Take notice of your current environment and surroundings, and remind yourself of the things you are grateful for and the people who are present in your life right now. Number 3, worrying about what other people are thinking and feeling. We often invest excessive energy in analyzing the internal processes of others, trying to decipher their thoughts and emotions. This behavior is often driven by our own insecurities and the desire for external validation. We constantly worry about how others perceive us, whether they approve of us or not, and what judgments and opinions they hold. Consequently, we tend to hastily jump to conclusions and make assumptions based on limited information. A fleeting facial expression or our own past experiences and traumas can trigger this behavior, leading to significant distress. Consider the number of times you've interpreted an ambiguous text as someone being angry with you, or attributed someone's bad mood to something you said or did, despite lacking concrete evidence. However, the truth is that we cannot read minds, nor can we control how others perceive us. What we can control are our own internal processes. If you find yourself preoccupied with thoughts about someone else, pause and ask yourself, how beneficial is it for me to spend time worrying about this person and what they're thinking? If you catch yourself obsessing over being liked or seeking approval from others, redirect your focus to how you perceive yourself. Ask yourself, do I genuinely like who I am as a person? And do I consider myself to be a good person? If the answer is no, reflect on actions you can take to become the best version of yourself. Ultimately, the most enduring and meaningful relationship we will ever have in our lives is the one we cultivate with ourselves. Number 4, worrying about other people's actions and life choices. It is common for us to become excessively invested in the decisions made by others, especially those whom we love and care for deeply. Concerns may arise regarding their lifestyle, habits, relationship patterns, or even their belief system and personal values. Whether we find ourselves disliking our close friend's partner or struggling to communicate with a parent due to conflicting political beliefs or stances, it is important to recognize that we have limited control over the choices and preferences of others. While we can engage in respectful conversations and express our worries, we must remember that imposing our own beliefs and expectations onto others is not productive. Embracing acceptance of others as they are becomes vital for the sake of our own mental well-being. There you have it, 4 things we cannot control and need to accept. By releasing our grip on the uncontrollable aspects of life, we can create space for freedom and happiness. Embrace the uncertainties, be present in the moment, and foster self-acceptance. So, what will you let go of today? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful. If you want more insightful content like this, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and remember, you have the power to create a life filled with joy and contentment. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.